Hey guys, Aaron Glendening again, FCA area rep. Here down at the Well in McPherson, Kansas, having a good time with Tanner Hamilton. This is a guy that I met through our church, and he was in the small group that I had. Got to know him real well with that, got to know his family real well. He's been a member of the McPherson High School FCA while he was going to high school here. He's been at Mid-America Nazarene University up in Olathe, Kansas. The last two, I guess you're sophomore this year.
Yep.
So he's been up there playing football. Was all conference safety this last year. So what are you studying at Mid-America? What's your major?
Marketing and graphic design.
All right. What will that entail after you graduate? What are you looking for?
Well, hopefully I'm looking to, since my school's in Kansas City, I'm trying to get an internship through the Chiefs or the Royals. Okay. And then I'll be in their marketing department and trying to work my way up, get a job. Mm-hmm. Hopefully that will entail more, but I mean, that's the hope.
Okay. What about family-wise? What do we have there?
My sister also goes to MNU. Mm-hmm. She's a nursing major and plays soccer. She was also involved in the FCA program. She's graduating this spring. My dad and my mom were both involved in sports, and both graduated from college. And I mean, they really pushed me to be in the FCA, which really helped. But
what was your involvement with FCA in high school? What basically just kind of talk about your experience with that.
Well, FCA really just got me around. I mean, other athletes that weren't doing all the crazy stuff. I mean, we're actually interested in God and church and stuff. I mean, which is a big thing when you're young. Right. You gotta get involved with people that are going the same direction you are. I mean, FCA was a big involvement for me in that category, just to find other friends like that we could do things together that would glorify God, and we could all fellowship together, which was a big part of it, and helped me with my walk with Christ a lot.
Good. How can you, as a college athlete, be a coach for Christ with your teammates, with the other students there? What does that mean for you?
Well, a lot of it's just leading by example. I mean, you can talk all this stuff. You can say, oh yeah, I was involved in FCA, but I mean, your actions really, define who you are. And when people are looking up to you, as a college athlete, you even at the smaller level, you have kids looking up to you that come to your games. Yep. And I mean, when you're doing the right things, having the right language on the field, not talking back to refs, not talking back to coaches, and you can actually portray Christ-like things on the field. Mm-hmm. And I think that portrays back to them, and that's kind of the way I lead, not necessarily coach, but lead through Christ.
Well, sure, and that's one of the things that we talk about is the quote-unquote coach doesn't necessarily have to be an athletic coach. It can be a player, it can be an FCA guy, it can be a casual guy around the office or whatever. So how would FCA kind of prepare you kind of in the future, family-wise, job-wise, whatever?
I think having FCA in high school, gave me that foundation of, not just of friends, but just of values and of examples that I can live up to. Like, we had people come and talk to us all the time, and they might be pastors, previous athletes, or whatever, and they give you those stories and those testimonies, and you can use those examples to live by for, your career, for your job, or for athletes, whatever, and then for your family later on. So I think that foundation can really help you for the rest of your life, not just in high school.
I appreciate you taking the time. Like I said, this is a guy that talks the talk and he walks the walk, and I've known him I don't even know how many years now. I was a small group leader when he was a freshman in high school, and then he graduated, like I said, a couple years ago, and so I've got to see his spiritual maturity, and he's one that when I think of a coach for Christ on the field, Tanner's one of the first ones I think of. So thanks for spending the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Till next time. Thanks.